Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again. This is going to be a part 2 of part 1 in what I was talking about yesterday in regards to the coronavirus and how it affected my trip going to Italy. And I started to expand on this thought a little bit because I'm somebody who always likes to turn a negative into a positive. And then I started to think to myself, this time might seem bad, but in all actuality, this is a really great time. And here's the reason why I think that. This is something that doesn't happen very often. It's a very unique type situation. And when unique type situations come along, it creates opportunity. And here's what I mean by that. Right now, what we've seen sports teams close their doors, saying they're not going to play any sports for the next month. Businesses have closed their doors temporarily while this whole thing clears itself up. But one of the biggest things is the economy. The economy is completely tanking right now. We're seeing stocks drop tremendously. So I started to think to myself, how can you turn this negative into a positive? And then I started to also think, well, if people like businesses and sports teams are closing their doors, this is a time when people that may own businesses or are in competition or play sports or whatever the case may be, this is the time when champions are created. Because while those people are taking a break, you or we should be putting our foot on the gas and continuing to push even harder to reach that next goal or that next objective that we have. Because while the competition's slowing down, we're hitting the gas. So that was my first thought. My next thought was, this is going to create a lot of new wealthy people in the economy. And here's the reason why. These stocks across the board are dropping. Things like Apple, things like Tesla, things like Berkshire Hathaway, all the major blue chip stocks are dropping right now. These are stocks that are otherwise out of the hands of the middle to lower class people. Well, if you've prepared correctly and you've saved enough money, you can buy these stocks when they're extremely low, and eventually they're going to start climbing back up to where they were before. And what that's ultimately going to do is that's going to pay you dividends for the rest of your life. And that's an opportunity that without this drastic change in the economy, a lot of people wouldn't be able to take advantage of. So I started to expand more and more and more and think to myself, this is actually a really good thing. And if we play this right, we can definitely continue to achieve everything that we've wanted to achieve and more, because while people are slowing down, we're speeding up. So just a thought that I had. Let me know what you guys think about that thought. I appreciate you guys listening. Take care.